All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Sorry. Sorry. I'm back. I wanted to use another device because I got more battery on the other one, so I tried to flip it, but it's not going to work out for me. So I apologize, but I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Thank you for being here. Sorry about that. All right, let's go collective. Do collective. I like this. This looks like something to do with your money. Some of y'all are starting to understand. What I'm seeing is that you know your value and you're sticking up for yourself. And you're running away from anything low budget. You're running away from it. It's like, no thank you. You're not interested at all. Completely running away from anything that's trying to hold you back, or it's just below your expectations of is what I see in the pre-shuffle anyway. Let's go, collective. Below your value, below your worth. But no, Miss Thelma, I missed you last night. They had me out of character last night. Trying to pull me out of character. They were somewhat successful. Somewhat successful. Man, this is a big deal. Look at all this major arcana. Wow. It's all major clarifying major. Major. That's odd, huh? Eight of Cups reverse, please. Thank you. Thank you. Dangerous. Ooh. Love is a dangerous game that we play, huh? Dangerous. Definitely a love reading. I thought we was gonna do the money, but we ain't even doing the money, right? Well, as soon as I say that, here we go to money. We're gonna be cute with the reader today. Okay. Okie doke. As far as the collective, there's something here about a relationship that we got into in the past. And reflecting on that relationship. This looks like the butterflies. It's like when you first knew love, maybe a first love, but there is something here about a relationship in the past and reflecting back on that. What that felt like, what that looked like when you had the butterflies. And it is kind of risky. It is kind of dangerous giving that amount of love to someone. Current energy, commitment, loyalty. Especially when I'm looking at the female. Commitment and loyalty. And wanting to heal something or not heal it. Because right now I see where there's a closed cycle. You know, something closed out. And whatever you're trying to bring in now, the tools and resources at your disposal that you're trying to bring in now have changed. It looks like it's changed based off of whatever happened to you in the past. It's almost like you were this relationship that you got into in the past. What I'm seeing is danger, stranger danger, risky. And it looks like somebody that's taking accountability for their part in it. Where, yeah, I was stupid. I was dumb back then. Dumb. Dumb and in love. Dumb. And that is what's changed with you. When you look at commitment, loyalty, in the long term, I think you're older and wiser now, for sure, Empress. And what you're willing to accept and heal and what you're not. You know, those cycles have changed you. They have. It's also changed what you expect. Whatever it's you're also looking at the good things, right? The good things about the past. There's fond memories, no doubt. No doubt. But things have changed. You know, you're not young anymore. What I'm seeing though in the future is we're going to go back. We're going to go back to the future, so to speak. We're going to go back to the future. Back to the drawing board on how to make something successful. For whatever this is worth, if this is some type of reconciliation, there's bad financial news. It's just odd. Is it because one of you's going back? One of you's going back, and this looks like a success, a win. But it comes with a fair share of financial loss, a slight financial loss though. But there's somebody here that's just, yeah, you can't buy me love. There's a situation here where it's like, well, you can't buy me love. I'm happy just to be in your presence. It's like there's a female here saying, I'm not trying to count your pockets. I'm not trying to count your pockets at all. I'm happy just to be in your presence. You know, we don't need to go out and ball out of control every day. People that have money know how to spend money and save money. That's why they have it. They know how to negotiate properly. They're not frivolous with their money, right? But looks like a gentleman here that's taking some type of financial hit. But there's a female here that's just happy to be in his presence. I'm just happy to be in your presence. It's not about what we're spending today. At all. At all. It's the little things in life, right? It doesn't take much here. It's not about spending a lot of money in the future. It's not about spending a lot of money. There's enjoyment here that, you know, we don't need to spend a whole lot of money to get fulfillment out of it in the future. It just seems like the little things mean a hell of a lot more in the future in a big boy relationship, in an adult relationship, right? You can appreciate little things. Cooking at home. Right? It's more intimate anyway. The food tastes better 9 times out of 10. Anything else? Let's go for the collective. Yeah, definitely. A lot of changed minds. I've changed me mind. Wow, I can't make that up. That Page of Pentacles reverse done came out twice. I got heavy Sag energy out here. Aries, Leo, Sag. Heavy. The Hangman, I believe that's Virgo, I think. Virgo or Gemini, I can't remember, but let's go. Oh, shit. I didn't see that coming. I mean, I kind of did, but yeah, this is piggybacking off the reading I did last night. Somebody here getting away with something in the current energy. You're getting away with it. You're getting away with it. I mean, you're going to fuck yourself in the end, but you're getting away with it right now. At any rate, at any hoot. Listen, in the recent past, there's no doubt a fire sign here. Usually, I would say this doesn't have to be a fire sign, but there's no doubt I'm talking about an Aries, Leo, Sag, in particular a Sag, maybe a Sag. You're either dealing with a Libra or an Aquarius. There's just no doubt. This is a fire and air. This is a fire-air relationship for sure. Female here is pretty, good-looking, smart, witty, confident. However, her healing methods, not in poor taste. Whatever method this is to heal something is in poor taste. And it looks like the heavens is showing up with an answered prayer, like it's BK, you get it your way today. Like, fine, that's fine, I'll allow it. Sustained, right, sustained, fine. If you want to do this, you want to attempt to change someone's mind about you and get them to hold on to you, okay, I'm going to let you get away with it. I'm going to allow it, sustain, allow it. But I will tell you in the future, this is a piggyback off of last night's reading. You can expect bad financial news in the future. Bad news, bad news, bad news, because what you're doing is a half-ass job. It's going to work until it doesn't, especially playing with karma, especially playing with fated events. Eventually, the heavens, right, ha, 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 bless your soul. You really think you in control? You're not. Judgment, 7 of Wands. Ha, 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 bless your soul. You really think you in control? You're not. They've been monitoring this for a long time. They've been looking at it for a while. You see how he's looking down? It's like, yeah, I've been watching it. I've been watching it. I've been watching it. There's judgment here. Spiritual judgment on it. And you shall be confronted with that. You are going to hit a boundary that you're not going to be able to cross, and you're not going to be able to break through it. You're not going to. Now, looks like an answered prayer for now. Looks like your plan, your strategy is working on how to hold on to someone. You've definitely changed their view on you. However, in the future, I don't have a way to paint this very nice. If Page of Pentacles reverse is bad news financially, the very first place it's going to hit on someone's pockets is their pockets. The pocketbook. Furthermore, the work is half-assed. It's mediocre. Challenging work. It's going to be challenging work to keep up with this. It's not a one and done, guys. It's not a one and done. It looks like the offerings in the future get lower and lower. You got to keep putting up. When you all start messing around in the ethers, you got to keep putting up more and more and more. And it looks like the offerings fall short in the future. And that's when this karma starts to spin the other way. The tables start to slowly turn. Use your discernment here. Real careful about what you're putting up on that offer, what your sacrifices are. It's like, yeah, I mean, and okay, even if this ain't nobody messing around in the kitchen, I'll put it to you like this. If this female looks like she's completely changed who she is in order to be around this person. This could be somebody that they're going to change their entire personality, meaning they're either going to go and get work done, or because somebody else likes to drink, now they're going to drink. It's like a bad after school special. I'm going to change who I am to fit this narrative of what someone else wants me to be. And that's it. And that's an answered prayer for this female. It's an answered prayer for her. And in the current energy, you're successful. Someone sees you completely different, and they're trying to hold on to you. And this little strategy that you're doing is working until it doesn't. This could be you having to keep putting up money. I don't know if you're paying for dates, accepting very little crumbs. Because whatever you're going to do, you have to keep working at this. It's going to be harder and harder for you to keep this up, this persona, this fake persona that's really not you. Either that's, you have to keep going and getting work done, surgery and such, or you're going to have to keep participating. Whatever it is in the future, it gets more and more expensive to the point where you can't keep this up anymore. This is not the right way to heal it. And you're saying, yes, it is. It's an answered prayer. And I'm telling you, the heavens is saying, sustain. Let her do it. Let her do it. Let her get away with it. Fine. She wants to hold on to this person this bad. Let her do it. In the future, you cannot keep this up. It takes a financial hit on you. It takes a toll. It's going to age you in dog years. Karma is going to come and collect. And someone here wants you to perform as well. What do you mean? Because you sold yourself as this person that you're not. What do you mean? Get up, let's go. Come on, come on, come on. Because they're used to you always giving, always having money, always performing. And when you can't perform anymore, then what? Furthermore, to spin this the other way, with this karma wheel here in a challenge position, tables are turning. Eventually, this is getting old. It's not going to continue to work. The same old tried true methods that you've been doing, they start falling short. They don't work anymore. Sustain. It works until it doesn't work anymore. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Thank you. It's okay. It's okay, Bob. It's okay. I'll look. Sorry. Give me a second. Oh, get down out of my high chair. Ouch. What you doing back so fast? Oh, that was fast.
I was gonna get Taco Bell, but we already still in the house.
Yeah, it's okay.
I just told him to leave it up and got.
Alright, that's fine. I'm gonna make y'all food anyway. Thank you for going. Can you open it for me?
Yeah.
I'm live.
Anthony gave you this old one too, so if you don't like it.
Yeah, he's all sold out of the watermelon.
Oh,
It
that
wasn't even the
sucks.
guy that Anthony knows him.
Or his brother.
It's okay. I trust your judgment. It's okay. It's okay.
It's nothing for you, silly.
Give them something.
I don't got nothing for him.
Over there. Give them one of them pig ears. Thank you, honey. I appreciate it. Thank y'all for going. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna take y'all's questions. I know you're waiting. Oh, that tastes good.
Does it?
He said he was selling out of those ones. These were the last ones he had. The last
Anthony asked for his best one.
This tastes really good.
It's called Meta Moon.
It tastes good. It tastes like grape something. Like a grape something. I don't know. A grape skittle or something. All right, lane light reflections. Are you here? May I ask if there's a hidden camera in my trap shack? In your trap shack? And if so, where is it located? Okay. Like a hidden camera in the trap shack? What you doing? The trap shack. The love shack, baby. Is that the love shack? Hey, Miss Wright, how you? In the trap shack? The love shack, baby. The love shack.
Dude, I am always so cold in this fucking house.
So that's why I'm always in a robe. I got full clothes on under here. I'm just always freezing. The minute you shut that thing off, it gets hot in here quick. Okay, lane light reflection wants to know if there's some type of hidden device that would be monitoring and or recording. It's not so far-fetched. People do it all the time.
She's leaving.
No, I don't see her. I can't see her from where I'm sitting. Who is it, Stormy?
Yeah, she's like halfway off the gateway, not like, I'm out here, guys.
Oh, she bored. All right.
I brought her up last night, though.
I saw that.
She slept beside me.
Lane light reflections. Ring light reflections. Let's go. Oh, okay. So somebody, what I'm seeing in the recent past is somebody said something to you that they shouldn't have known. The only way they would have known that is if they would have been there physically, right? In the past, it looks like either A, you were having a conversation, but something where you were doing something where only you and another person was there, or maybe this is just you by yourself. But somebody says something to you that only they would have known had they been there. That's what I'm seeing. How did they know that? I feel it. I feel something ain't right. I feel like it ain't right in the past. And it's odd because whatever they say it in a friendly way. It's not like they say it in a perverse way or a mean way. You got kids laying light reflections? Damn it, am I buffering? Am I buffering? Can somebody let me know? No? Okay, good, thank you. So then I'm just buffering on this device, that's fine. Yeah, grown kids? Okay, that's fine. One more here, please. Thank you. You know, I gotta be real blunt here. This does not look like a hidden device. No, it don't. It looks like gossip. It does not look like a hidden device. The truth is, it looks like you burn out and you're running yourself ragged. You're tired. You're carrying all the weight. And it's not, I don't want to say it looks like you're burnt out because I don't think anybody else would know that you are carrying all this weight. I think you're carrying your load very well, meaning that when you step out in public, you appear like your hair's done, your makeup's done, you appear well put together. But on the inside, you're struggling. You're doing a lot on your own. You're trying to keep up with the best of them, and I see you doing that. I see you very successful, and it's not hard. Everybody else sees you're very successful at this time. That's not hard to see. You good looking, you smell good and look good. Nobody would know that you got all these burdens, that you're carrying a lot. They wouldn't know how tired you are, because, furthermore, I don't think that you look your age. I think you still get hit on by younger men. However, listen, what I'm really seeing is that there's a lot of positive gossip being said about you. It's not hard to see that you look good, you smell good, you get new opportunities. It looks like you're winning out here. You're very successful at this time. But somebody here, whatever they're learning, they're trying to manufacture chaos in your life. They're trying to manufacture beef. This is manufactured beef based off of challenging gossip that they heard as of what you're up to. What's she up to these days? Whatever they're learning is very challenging on them because they have fault with it. This is manufactured arguments. based off of dropping a dime on you. I think whoever dropped a dime, I don't think, I know, was in the family. Definitely could have been one of your children. If it wasn't one of your kids, although I do think it was somebody in the family that dropped a little dime on you, gave a little hint as to what you're up to these days. But it wasn't in a malicious way. I want to be very clear about that. It was not in a malicious way. Whatever they said that you doing a damn thing. That you, it's like she don't just look successful, she is successful. This is what she's up. It's all positive gossip. But what I'm seeing is that this is manufactured. Whatever they have learned, they're taking beef with based off the gossip that they heard as to what you're doing. If you're planning some type of vacation where you're going away, you're coming across as unbothered. It's like, well, I'm not really feeding into this shit. If you want to hear it, go hear it again. You want to hear it again. But this is manufactured drama is what this is. Based off of some challenging gossip they heard. Based off what you're doing as of late. I do not see any monitoring devices. No, absolutely not. I see gossip. I see somebody dropped a dime on you in the past. And I see more gossip in the future. It's just, that's it. That's what I see. I do not see nothing about a listening device. You have no listening cards here. None. Mm-mm. None. None. Zero. Honey, you're getting a lot of attention, and these are just haters based off of what you look like. You don't look like what you've been through. You're still getting heavily attracted by people younger than you, probably 10 years younger than you, 5 to 10. And I got manufactured drama in the future based off a little bit of gossip they heard. They're going to try to flip the script on the gossip as well. And it could definitely have something to do with you leaving on a trip, vacation or something. Even if you're not going anywhere, there's somebody, I feel like whatever this is, this person in particular feels like that you are the competition, therefore you are the threat. I can say that they are exactly where they need to be, and that is behind you. That is why honey, if you ain't got haters, you ain't popping. And that's what this is. It's just a bunch of haters bumping their gums. That's it. Off of some gossip, and they're trying to manufacture some beef with you. You want to know why? If they were able to manufacture some beef with you, that makes them important. It would be like somebody trying to manufacture beef with Cardi B, for example. Okay, I hate to use that reference, but I'm just trying to use a popular reference. It would be somebody trying to pop you out of character because having their name mixed up with yours brings relevance to them. Does that make sense? A lot of relative talk, if you pick up what I'm putting down. A lot of talking and then relativity talking relativity. Okay. No, Vanessa, I haven't gotten to your reading yet, huh? I haven't gotten that far. I only did one. Oh, that's funny. So I was just thinking about you, and here you are. Hey, Solomon. It's a beautiful name. Beautiful name. Solomon Green. Beautiful. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But you have a beautiful name. If that's your real name, Solomon Green, that's a beautiful name. All right. Ishika, your last name I cannot pronounce. Yadav. Yadav. Hi. I want to ask that my past relationship ended in betrayal, and I want to know when true love will come into my life and if I will find a genuine, lasting connection. Okay. You got Leo out here heavy. And Capricorn. And Aries. A lot of major. Honey, it's your type. It's what you're attracted to. You got a type. You got a real toxic ass type. Very masculine, toxic ass type of men. You like a very dominant asshole kind of guy. I don't know what else to say about that. You know, that's your form of an answered prayer. I mean, you kind of sabotaging yourself here, to be fair with you. I mean, you get what I'm trying to say? Ishika, hey, you want to ask past relationship, blah, blah. Listen to me. What you're manufacturing and what you're getting caught up in is some type of loop. This is some type of loop, okay? And it's time that you see it for what it is, because this control thing, and it definitely could be a pattern with you, male and female relationships where you want a more dominant man, but your type is a toxic dominant man that would abuse power. But like in public, this guy would look very controlled. It's almost like you like the type of guy, the Wolf of Wall Street kind of guy. Who was the main character in Wolf of Wall Street? I forget. But it's given a Wolf of Wall Street vibe. And that's your form of an answered prayer in the future. That's, you know, there's sabotage on yourself, and you could wait on this. To be fair with you, and you're in a heavy stage of denial about what you think success is and what success isn't. So where I'm trying to go with this, what you're asking the heavens for is very hard to pull off, because you're asking to sabotage yourself. And then I see you waiting on this answered prayer. But to be fair with you, you're only delaying your own success, and the heavens would almost be delaying you as well to give you this type of answered prayer that you're after. Your issue is the type of man that you're attracted to. The sleazeball that would abuse power, manufacture drama. Abuse power, manufacture drama, abusive in general. The worst kind of abuser, someone that's a narcissist almost, like a sociopath, somebody that would have a frame out in public that they are God's gift, but behind closed doors, they're a monster. Leo, Capricorn, Aries, Aquarius, Libra are the major players here with you. And that's why a lot of your answered prayers are being denied at this time. Denied. That person would just break your heart. Denied. 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 Right. Nobody's hitting the green button on it. Not in the heaven, not spiritually speaking. Anything else you want to, hey, you want to talk to Ishika about? Yeah, it's your perception. It's the way you're looking at things. You missed someone from the past, no doubt. You also aren't interested. It's the way you're looking at things, especially when it comes to a type, what you're interested in and what you're not interested in. People been trying to give you love offers, but to me, it feels like nobody's going to measure up to what your expectations are, because you have a very strong masculine type that you're interested in. Yeah, it's time you get clear on this, huh? There's something here about confusion with you. I think you got played in the past, to be quite honest, and you got sold on the mystery, the dopamine hit. There's something here about dopamine. So this is like when you would text someone, like somebody would text you real hot and heavy for a few days, and then you text them back and nothing. This is a dopamine hit. And you lived in this land of mystery. And then you kind of sit and beat yourself up and wonder what you did. It's time that you get real clear on that. Yeah, this is a game. This is a player that you fell for, some type of player, and that's what you have become attracted to. It's not going to take you very far. You know, these types of individuals tend to struggle with money, broke, poverty, and what you're trying to push towards, or push past rather, is some type of breakup. And you trying to get this love offer from somebody, they're doing exactly what I'm saying that they're doing. They come in from the cold, they pursue you hot and heavy, and then boom, the tower almost falls, or did it. Because then they come back with a love offer, and then they walk right back away. And this is just the game they're playing. This is a strategy, it's a technique, it's a dopamine hit. And that's what you have become attracted to, the dopamine hit. And then you just sitting around sulking, not interested in nobody else, unclear of what the hell happened here. What did I do wrong? Get clear on the game that somebody's playing with you. But at this point, are they really playing with you? Or are you playing yourself? This is not mystery. This is a player's game 101. You're attracted to players. You're trying to catch the uncatchable almost. Usually broke men. Even if they're not broke, I don't see them spending any money on you. They get away with this. They get away with repeatedly leaving you out in the cold. This is what you're attracted to. It's like a dog chasing its tail once it, or a dog chasing a car. Even if the dog did catch the car, what the hell is the dog going to do? Bite the tire or what? What is the purpose of trying to catch the car? It's just there's somebody that's in love with the chase. That's it. The high of the chase. They don't really know what to do with it once they get it. That's why they leave. Ishita Kumar, you're single right now, and what's going to happen in my future love life? Was that you? Because you're both asking the same question. Ishita Kumar and Ishita and Ishika. You both basically have the same exact question. I mean, I'll ask it again, but you're both basically saying, are you both of those people? Ishika and Ishita? Yes, I'm single right now. What's going to happen in my future love life due to past betrayal? Unable to make a decision. Because you're both of those questions are very similar. But I'll do it again. Go ahead for Ishita Kumar. She wants to know about her love life. Oh shit! No. The hell is this? Oh yeah, no, girl. I'll tell you about your love life. You like to hit, go. You got some broke ass bum from the past, broke bum, busted and disgusted, doesn't focus on his money. I'm sorry, but romance without finance is a nuisance. It just is what it is. The only thing he does focus on is his ego. His ego is inflated beyond repair. And I do mean that. He makes a wealth of poor decisions, constantly picks the wrong road because he doesn't prioritize money at all. He's extremely unstable. And the only reason he's pursuing you, you need to think long and hard about what somebody else brings to the table, because you're coming across as Nine of Pentacles good, meaning that you're Nine of Pentacles, meaning you're independent, you're coming across as somebody's got they poop in a group. You need to think long and hard about what this guy is bringing to the table, because I don't think he owns one. I think he's looking at your table. That is very relative. No, this is a bum. This is a cow chopper. That's what you're attracting. Some cow chopper that thinks he's too fine. He's prettier than you. He is the prize. And anybody that would turn him down, well, they're just choosing poorly. They're choosing wrong. Now, the truth is he's a bum. He's lazy. He's extremely materialistic, and he's eyeballing the potential for growth in your pockets. What is in your wallet? You need to think very hard and carefully about why someone is pursuing you in the future, because this guy is a cow chopper. And I hate to be that way. Maybe he is struggling. Maybe he did just lose his job. But does that sound, even if as a female, if male or female, your focus needs to be getting yourself established, and then you focus on love. Not the opposite way. Not the other way around. There is a man here hunting another counterpart based on what she can offer him financially. You need to think long and hard about that in the future. Why is this guy attracted to you? He's extremely selfish with his own money. In the future, even when he does have money, he's extremely selfish with it and hoards it. When you would just give it to him, right? No. He's lazy, like I said. He's lazy. He's lazy at work. I think he's been on what do you call a second chance at work. You know, where you go through the termination process. And he's lazy. Sleeps at his desk, sleeps at his job. He's lazy when it comes to work. That's most likely why he lost his job in the recent past, because he's lazy, won't get up, plays on his phone. Be discerning about this guy, because he looks lazy when it comes to work. They are highlighting one individual. Broke, busted, disgusted. Yep, I saw that in your pre-shuffle. I just didn't want to say anything. This could have something to do with a twin flame, or just connections in general. It doesn't have to be a twin flame. What I can tell you is this guy, there's a guy here with a huge ego problem that just can't get right. He can't get right. This is somebody that always has another person on the side. He's dealing with multiple connections. And that's the truth. He's toxic as fuck, and that's the truth. And everybody can see it. I don't know why this would be so difficult for you to navigate through, but they're highlighting this. Extremely materialistic when he does have money. Extremely materialistic, and won't drop none on you. No, he goes ghost. He goes ghost when he got some money. Yeah. This thing is highly toxic. And there's somebody only after you for what's in your wallet. That's the truth. They are hunting and seeking a better life for them. Stability based on what you bring to the table. And if they can't get it from you, they'll go get it from another female. This is a gigolo. This is just a man playing a female's game. That's all. Usually females are known for this. But, yeah, very karmic. Yep, there's a karmic energy humming off this dude. Bad karma. And I would warn you, it seems like this whole damn thing is a warning, because you don't want to get caught up in this person's bad karma. They're extremely dangerous. There is someone coming in for you that is extremely reckless and dangerous. Their ego is huge, inflated ego. Unfortunately, the bad part about it is that, the devil's not going to come dressed disguised with horns. This is going to be a very attractive man, overly confident in his ability. This is somebody that could sell raid to a cockroach. This guy's good. He's got word of mouth, gift of gab. He is just reckless enough. Maybe he can pull some stunts like, ride a motorcycle and pop a wheelie and ride it out. I don't know what he can do, but whatever it is, it's highly attractive. He's highly toxic for you. Yeah. A lot of secrets, too. Got a secret agenda. The truth about this guy is he's a real mystery. He keeps a lot of mystery on purpose because he knows that's what the lady like. He doesn't give it all away at once. He would also lie about how much money he has. Now, whether or not he has it, you would never know, because he's going to hoard all his money. Very private about his things. He's only interested in what you have in your wallet. That's the truth. The truth is you're never going to be able to trust a word he says, because you never know if it's an illusion, what's real and what's fake with this guy. Extremely toxic, karmic individual you would be running the risk with getting any bad, because you would attach yourself to his bad karma based on the bad decisions that he's made. Karma collects. It always does. You need to consider why someone, even if they say, well, I've got money and I got this, that, and the third, why are they single? Their truth behind why they're single is because they're toxic as hell. They could be stable all day, but I see 0 love cards. The truth is they're a toxic dick. The only thing they think about is money, and how getting with you could further them with monetary value. That's it. That's it. Very lazy at work. Why? Work smarter, not harder. That's this guy's end game. It's like, man, I know what I want. I want some of hers. It's not about love. There's 0 love cards. 0 love cards. It's just somebody chasing a bag. And getting with you would help further their career. It would help further their stability. That's the warning. There's a guy that is going to be highly attractive to. just toxic enough to where this is what you're attracted to. Be careful, because you got the devil on your ass, Mr. Postman. That always happens when you're starting to do well for yourself. There's temptation, right? The truth about temptation. There is a gentleman here that knows how to seduce, how to tempt, and how to lure you in with mystery and keep you interested. But you'll never get the truth out of him. No. He's very crafty about how he crafts the truth. He's not exactly lying. You didn't ask the right question. All right, Vanessa 1, or Venus Ya 1, or I don't know. VENUSYA 1. Can you tell me what are David feelings towards me right now? No contact. We argued, long distance connection. David feel like he won. Venus VENUSYA 1. He feels like he won that argument at the time, right now. He won. Challenging win and all, because now he just will stick around and hang out by himself. I won, yeah. Woo, woo. But now you're just sitting alone in Lonelyville. You're just hanging out in love and ain't got nobody to offer his cup to. But he won, that's all that matters. Mm-hmm. I see y'all reconciling in the future, if that's what you're wondering about. Vanessa 1 or VENUSYA 1. I see y'all reconciling in the future, huh? Okay. The truth is, he studies your every living move. I guess this would be social media platform where somebody here gets a lot of attention. If you do have a social media platform, you seem to get a lot of attention somehow. Somehow this person spies on you and what you're up to. Can't take their eyes off of you. This person does want to negotiate. They want to give you a love offer, be kind to you, so to speak. They want to negotiate. They want to say they side. But they're very afraid. They're very afraid. Should they try to pursue you right now? They're very afraid of, I guess, of what you might say. They don't want to look stupid. Because it feels like when this person tries to give you, say, hey, what's up, be kind to you, that you're going to put up a boundary with them, and they're worried about that. Yeah, listen, I don't know what's going on with y'all. I see somebody here wanting an argument, whether it was you or it was him. Somebody's stalking the ever-living shit out of you. They're real worried about what you're going to say. They want to negotiate it. They want to work it out. I see this relationship. This person's real hung up on you, real hung up on trying to reconcile this. And if you've been praying about this or whatever, this is an answered prayer. This thing pushes forward in the future, and I do see a reconciliation, Vanessa 1. Or Venus YA1, however you say it. Okay? Don't worry about it. I wouldn't be surprised if this person doesn't, what I'm seeing is they're going to chase you harder for this reconciliation. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't just roll up on you. Because what this guy is saying is, how do you see I don't love you? You know, how does that even make sense? Of course I love you. How do you not see it? They definitely all reconcile in the future. This person, to me, looks like they make some type of grand entrance as well in the future. Some type of grand entrance of where they pursue and chase the shit out of you. You're all they can think about. You renting every ounce of space in this person's head. They love you. You ain't got nothing to worry about. Okay? Challenging argument in the past. Looks like you won. At first, I thought he won. And the reason I'm saying, at first I thought, well, he won the argument, but now he's all alone in Lonelyville here. But this is a challenging win, because if he won, all he does is study your every move. So how necessarily did he win? Because he won, right? He won the fight, but he didn't win the war. That's just it. You know what I'm saying? Like, Yeah, you won one battle, but did he really? Because he studies the ever living shit out of you. So whatever that means, you've written all the space in his head. Bless his heart. Big hearted guy, by the way. I don't have no bad energy off this dude. I think it was a very minor argument, by the way. No bad energy. There's nothing but love coming off this guy. He's very genuine and sincere. He knows what he wants and he's going after it. You're all he thinks of. Very sincere individual. I like him. I like him. There's no bad, nothing humming off of him. No bad intentions. And he's got just enough fear. There's something here about boundaries. And he wants to make it right, negotiate something with you. But there's boundaries to life. And he hit it with you. And that, you hurt him. You scared him is what you did. The fear of loss, you know. You scared the shit out of him. He's worried. And he could also say, well, that's why I've been stalking you and watching you so much, because I just worry about you. I worry about this attention you're getting or what. Listen, he's going to make some type of grand entrance in the future. And I like this guy. Very genuine dude. He does. This is somebody that wants to provide, protect, and provide peace. He's genuinely concerned and worried about your well-being. I like the guy. I have nothing bad to say. You're renting up every ounce of space in this boy's head. And I call him a boy. He could be a full-grown man, so don't take that with a grain of salt. I'm not trying to patronize. Tweety bird, tweet, tweet. Okay, DC, I need advice. I want to know the relationship between me and Harmon. And also, what she has feelings about me. If I confess it, then is it good for both or not? I have feelings about her, but you're worried. Okay. So DC is obviously a guy. DC, are you a guy? Yeah, what was your name? Vanessa 1. I do see this person coming towards you. He's going to come towards you with some type of offer, like a gift. Like, hey, I came all this way. This person's coming towards you at a high rate of speed, but they come bearing gifts. I like the guy. I got nothing bad to say about the dude. He comes bearing gifts. I got you this. Like, it's not a big gift, okay? It's a small gift, but it's a gift nonetheless, and it seems like a very personal gift that you're gonna love. It's good news, huh? Maybe it is expensive. Maybe it's small but expensive. The Chariot is usually a sign of success, financial success, but this would be a smaller gift, okay? Maybe he didn't spend a lot of money on it, but whatever it is, it's priceless to you, okay? At any rate. DC, are you a guy? Okay, yes, you are. All right, that's fine. I just wanted to know that. DC and Harmon here. DC and Harmon. Are you drawn to heart with your names inside? DC plus Harmon forever. Sometimes that helps. I don't know. I'm just being stupid. Don't listen to me. I need advice. I want to know the relationship between you and Harmon. Does she have feelings about him? Because he wants to confess it, but he's afraid of rejection. All right. DC and Harmon forever. Oh, that's so sweet. Good news. Good news about your relationship. Good news. Oh, you're so sweet. And I do mean that. Look at this. This is enough to make me just want to tear up and cry. It's good news. I think this person, what I'm seeing in the pre-shuffle is somebody here just, I think you both have very young feelings for one another. I don't see anything bad so far. Okay, DC and Harmony. If he expresses his feelings, will they be returned or reciprocated? He don't want to look foolish. Spirit guide here. Let's go. They talking about you. You're talking about the gentleman. Spirit guide here said you're full of piss and vinegar. Okay. Meaning that you just, whatever you want, it seems like you're going after it. You're highly attracted to this person, but in a good way. It's like, no, you want to do the right thing, but don't get me wrong, you find this Harmon person real attractive, and it looks like you're just willing to go with the flow with it, but you have honest intentions. King of Cups with the Justice, you have honest intentions, but you are going after what you want. You're coming across as a younger individual that's highly lustful, though, so I know what you got on the mind. I know what you got on the brain. You ain't had enough from me. Yeah, you are scared. Why are you so worried? You worried. You worried, huh? Bless it. Is there a distance issue? Did you say that? Is there a distance issue? It don't have to be, but is there a distance issue between you and Harmon? Why is money playing such a role in this love, this new started love? Why is money playing such a role in this? I see it being a barrier and a challenge. Yeah, why? Why is this money thing such an issue, huh? Stubborn. Okay, very stubborn person. Stubborn. Okay. Female's coming across as highly stubborn, a little bit too independent. She doesn't need your help. She don't need the help of a man. She can do it by herself. Relationship on the bottom of the deck. She cracks me up. She really does. She cracks me up. Bless her heart. What I'm seeing in the recent past, listen. There's some form of financial opportunity here. This is golden opportunity. Golden opportunity. And two aces come together. I can't stop thinking about the potential of this new relationship. You know, somebody just captured the other person's heart immediately. I can't get it off. I can't get this person off my head if I tried. I see distraction here as well. I'm trying to distract myself because I'm so nervous. I don't want to be rejected. I don't want to be rejected. You know, I'm very busy right now. Is this female telling you that? She's always busy? I'm just so busy, busy, busy. Somebody here's so busy, and I'm worried that this isn't distraction. Like, this person's coming across as very busy, like I don't have time. And I'm worried that what she's doing to me is that's her way of pushing me away, that she doesn't want to work together with me. And that's what's planting this seed of fear in you, that it's going to be a no, that it's going to be a rejection. And it's like, well, I get it. I'm busy too. But, I mean, do you want to work together with me or not? Because you just seem like you're not interested, or you don't want to work together with me. But there is something going on in the current energy about why someone is so busy. This person is fearing financial loss really bad. They are so scared of unemployment. They're so scared of losing everything that they have. They're terrified of it. Terrified of going broke. Terrified of going broke. Terrified of unemployment. If I offer this person something, will they offer the same? Will they offer the same thing? And I'm worried that this person doesn't want to work with me. I'm worried that it's going to be bad news. There's a spirit guide here telling me I'll just go with the flow on this. Highly attractive. And to be fair, you look like, yes, you're attractive. You're attracted to this person. But to me, it looks like you're pressing up on her, and you may be saying a lot of this beautiful stuff to her, or making comments about her beauty, but there's something here about you being more sincere about what your intentions are. You come across more sincere and not so interested in the physical part of it. It's like, no, I find you beautiful, but I really do want to do right by you. You don't need to work so hard. I don't know if this female works really hard. It just looks like a female here that's really scared of falling, scared of financial issues right now as well. Because there's something here about taking a risk. I'm just scared, man. I'm scared. I'm juggling money. I'm juggling time. And I'm worried. I'm worried. You know, this person doesn't seem like they have time for me, or they don't want to work with me. And the truth of it is, somebody, all they can focus on right now is their money. I don't know if that's you or her. It's coming across like it's her with the Queen of Pentacles reverse. Worried about the stability part of it, man. I mean, like I said earlier, romance without finance is a nuisance. And there's a female here extremely worried about that aspect of this connection. And if this person is always busy, it could be perceived that they're just trying to politely decline your offer, that they don't want to work with you. But more importantly, I don't think that really is the case. I think that this female is extremely worried about money and the loss of it. Paranoid about it. Paranoid about it. There's something here about reassuring this female. There's some reassurance here. You know, like you could make life easier for her if she would just stop being so damn stubborn with you. You know, take a risk. But there's something here about reassuring the female, because it seems like she's constantly worried about money right now. It's like, man, going out right now would be a bad idea. I'm trying to focus on my money. I'm trying to focus on my money. She don't need no help from a man. And I get it. She wants to set herself up independent, strong, independent female and all, but there is strength in numbers. I mean, you two coming together as an ace boon coon. I mean, look at this. Now, this female could also be worried about being trapped in a situation, you know. Trapped in love, trapped with money and finances. I'm worried about that. Maybe that's something she came out of. I'm not real for sure. Maybe that's something she saw in a family dynamic. I don't know. But her fear right now is money. The female fear is money. And it's coming across like rejection towards you. Not necessarily. There's something here about just reassuring this person that you're not after just one thing. You are trying to be fair with her. If she let you, damn it, stop being so stubborn. DC. Let's go. What is this? Yeah, I'm hitting it on the head. What happened? The reason this female acting like this, there's a reason. There's something here where someone lost everything in the recent past. This is a breakup, a divorce, or what it is. Yeah. Yeah. And this person feels like they were hustled, they were robbed, and they've just been burdened with it. Burdened with it. And I think there's a real honest conversation that needs to take place in the current energy. I think you would find out a lot about how someone thinks and why they think the way they think, because they've been hustled. Somebody here got hustled. Got the rug ripped out from underneath of them by a player. Someone played with them. Yep, this is a player. Somebody got played in the past and ripped the rug right out from underneath of them. A big breakup in the past from a player. And this person really hustled. They schemed on the other one. Made things extremely hard for this individual. Cast all their burdens on this individual, and the whole time it was a scheme. This was a plan to cast all my burdens on someone, and it was a scheme. Because what it was doing, it was like, hey, can you help me? I need a favor. I need help. But then it started, and how the favor took place, it's like, well, yeah, I can heal that. Here's a little bit of money. But again, this whole thing was money driven. This was the angle. There was a player in the past that had this angle of working this person. And they got away with it. And then the burdens just became more and more and more. And someone just kept saying, yes, 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 here's more, here's more, here's more. I can do it. I can fix it. I can heal it. Oh plenty here. I got plenty. And that was the angle the entire time. It was. And this person got betrayed and fucked over with no Vaseline. They did. They sure as shit did. You got to convince yourself that you're different. I'm inclined to think it was the female that got played. I am. Because there in the future, it's coming across as, I don't know if she's going to come right out and tell you that this happened. She's hiding a lot, but use your judgment here. This is somebody that wants success. Of course they want what you want, but there's something here about reassurance. This King of Swords, whatever you say, be very direct and honest. There's somebody here that's used to dealing with bums when it comes to masculine energy. They're used to dealing with bums. Everybody wants to feel needed, don't get me wrong. But this is someone that's been manipulated, worked them from an angle, took everything from them, and this person just kept giving more to heal the situation until this is somebody that's been burnt once, twice shy, baby. What is that? Once bitten, twice shy. Yeah. They're hiding a lot. Use your discernment here. This person wants what you want. Of course they do. They want a successful relationship, but you need to be very honest about where you stand with financial matters. What you're working on. If you're struggling with money, then be upfront with that. But I wouldn't go asking this individual for any favors, only because it looks like they got ripped in the past. Ripped. They got hustled in the past. And yeah, there's a big secret here because it looks like whoever this other guy was got away with it. And now this person's all successful, left them out in the cold and moved on to someone else. Yeah, so she was basically a Bob the Builder is what happened. She built some man up so he could go take his love and give his offer elsewhere. The girl got burned. Now she's struggling like shit. Damn it. DC. That was for you. I think that's who I was reading for. DC. Let that tarot killer lady talk. She's just gonna drive my algorithm. DC, so it's good for me or not? So you're saying there's a chance? Yes, I'm saying there's a chance. I'm telling you to be very upfront and genuine about who you are and what you're not about. Yes or no? Come on. Does the boy will the feelings be reciprocated? They're trying to give you a backstory about why this girl is the way she is. She's coming across as stubborn. Yeah, listen, you need to remove any illusions. There's no fairy tales with this person. If you want a family and you want a commitment, come out and say that. Say it quickly and confidently. Remove all these other options from your life and reassure this person there is no funny business going on. I want commitment and I want a family. There's something, the whole theme of the reading was some type of reassurance with this individual. Yeah, this person has gotten snaked. This person got snaked. They got done dirty by a man that claimed to love them. I'm trying to tell you, you need to remove all other fear, illusion, or any other option. Make it very clear. There's no other options. I'm not seeing anybody else. I'm not dating anybody else. I want a family and I want a commitment. I want a marriage. That's what this person needs to hear. Who are you? And be very clear. Now, you can say that with your mouth, but there comes a time where you're going to have to really put up or shut up and show that through actions. But it's going to start with what you want with this individual to get on the same page. Because there's an issue right now getting on the same page with this person. I think you're going to have to walk it like you talk it is what I'm saying. You just ripping a Band-Aid on this is just the start. You're going to have to walk it like you talk it. So you're saying there's a chance? Yes, I'm saying there's a chance. Yes, absolutely. But I'm telling you, this girl got burned bad. Took him to the cleaners. She was Bob the Builder, and she built some man up so he could go give a love offer to somebody else. Off her dime, off her hard work. She was with him shooting in the gym, and then when he got big or what, after he done robbed and raped her for everything she could give, yeah, he went and gave it all to somebody else. Traded her in. All right, Miss Wright, what you doing? In the background, whoever eating cereal, I want some. Hearing that spoon hitting the bowl made me go, oh Lord, I don't know what the kids were eating. I know they were eating a noodle. She made a noodle, is what she made. She made a ramen noodle. That's what she was eating. Tarot destroyer. Should just drive my algorithm. Shit. You're both different. Okay. Ishita, you say you're both different. I pulled for you, huh? You both had warnings, similar warnings, but your Ishita Kumar, your warning was more personal than the prior reading. The prior reading was just talking about the type the girl had. Yours was very personal. It looks like one dude in particular that there's a big old test of temptation coming toward you. Okay, please. Oh, shit. Poppy Go Crazy, 88, please. I'm praying. I just got into a relationship with someone from China, and I want to know if it'll work out. All right, shit. Poppy Go Crazy, really work out with Chinaman. He's a Chinaman. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Chinaman. Cross seas. So is this long distance then? Across seas? Chinaman. Hey Chris, how you doing, honey? Poppy says she just got in a relationship. I guess it's a she. Poppy, are you a she? What the hell's going on here? Oh, Lord. Hello, Joe. Hello. Poppy Go Crazy, 88. Are you a female? I got no court cards here. That's why I'm asking. You're the male. Honey, have you seen this person's face? Have you seen this person's face? Truth, right? You have? This feels like catfish. Feels like catfish. What is that? What do you call that? Catfish? Yeah, the her. I don't know about this. Oh, Lord. Your heart. I guess so. Honey, I feel like it's a catfish. I gotta be honest with you. To be fair with you. And I think you're gonna get your feelings hurt. Yeah. So listen. In the recent past, it looks like something here to do with distance. You know, let's wait and see, right? A big old wait and see. almost like a reveal. What's the heavens got in store for me? You know, there's a confession. Like, would you ever leave? And there's truth here about it. It's like, well, I mean, let's just wait and see. You know, maybe the heavens, you know, aligned us. But there's strategy here, especially about when it comes to travel, somebody leaving, and the truth here. The truth needs to be seen. The truth. I feel like somebody here did confess something a little bit. They kind of just nicked the surface of it. Maybe to gauge your response. I mean, because in the current energy, this is halfway successful. And I feel like whatever cycle we're in right now just feels really good with this individual. It feels really good. It feels so good with this individual. And we're having a good time, and it's great, right? We're excited when we see or hear or talk to this person. Lights us up like a pinball machine. But here's the deal. There's something here in the recent past. It felt really good, felt like an answered prayer, but this was some type of strategy, some type of con artistry where they're getting away with it. It's like they're selling this gimmick that this is an answered prayer. Some of it's true, some of it isn't. Because in the future, this past thing comes back up. Someone here gets caught. Whatever they said, maybe this person forgets their lie. You know, somebody here could forget the lie they told because it comes back up in the future. Whatever was said in the past comes back up, and there's exposure here. Why I'm saying this looks like a catfish, because by this time, when the future arrives, okay, when the future arrives, back to the future, so to speak, in the future, the past becomes relative. By this time, you've done invested so much in this thing, and for whatever reason, there's a lack of attraction here. Oh, there's a heavy lack of attraction. Heavy. It's impossible to get over it, whatever this is. There's no way to recover it. You're not interested in getting this off the ground at all. You feel you can't even be mad. It's like, I can't even be mad. I can't even be mad. No harm, no foul. You know, it just seems like you're gonna accept the good memories for what they were. You invested a while there, but this thing never gets off the ground. Then again, it could be nobody's fault. Maybe this isn't a catfish, but what I can tell you is we're going to have to come back to reality. And this could be somebody here saying that they would travel, they would leave, they would go across seas or what. And maybe they thought they meant the truth. You know, it's just coming across like a half-assed truth. But in the future, by this time, we've done invested a long time. And this thing's just too hard to get off the ground. No harm, no foul. It's just too hard. Somebody has too much baggage. Furthermore, after some time goes by, there's a heavy loss of attraction for this person. I don't want to call it a catfish. I want to call it maybe a burnout. It's too hard to get off the ground. I'm not even mad. No harm, no foul, no grudge. I don't feel betrayed. I don't feel none of that. It's just too damn hard. Somebody's got too much baggage. It's impossible to get this thing, and there's a loss of attraction to even want to do it. There's a loss of attraction to even want to do it anymore. It's too hard to get off the ground. I'm not mad. I'm not nothing. I'm not holding no grudges. I'm accepting my responsibility. I'm going to, take the good with the bad. We've got some beautiful memories here, but there's a loss of attraction. It's too hard to get off the ground. I don't see any new starts in the future. Not mad, not upset. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. It's just too hard. There's too much baggage. Every time we try to make it work, it doesn't work. It just proves to be entirely too hard. Everything is a struggle in the future. I accept that. I appreciate the good memories we shared. It did look like it could be fruitful, but the truth be told, too hard to get off the ground. Not mad, not holding a grudge, too much burden, too much baggage, just too damn hard. Too much of a challenge. The current energy, though, it looks like you're enjoying yourself and you're having a good time, you know, but you could feel like this person's an answered prayer, but there is something here that's kind of schemy, where someone says that they would leave, and maybe they meant that at the time. But the truth of it is, it catches back up to them. The past always catches back up to you. And by this time, you've invested way too much time, energy, effort, and resources. And you're burned out. Somebody here is just burned out in the future. I'm burned out. I'm not mad. I'm not nothing. Okay? I appreciate the good. I'm going to take the good with the bad here. I just don't have any interest to keep doing this. There's a loss of interest in the future. Just not interested to keep pursuing this anymore. It's too hard. And I'm not even attracted. There's a loss of attraction as well. Okay, I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer, but that's exactly what I'm seeing. Ishka, you could want something real, honey, but they're telling me you got to type. You're sabotaging yourself. You got to type. And the type is very Wolf of Wall Street type. That's hard because you're gonna. That's the devil. That's the monkey on your back, basically. You got a monkey on your back. It's called what you're attracted to. Emily, are you single now? Are you in a relationship? Are you trying to reconcile with somebody? Are you a woman? All right. Miss Wright, did you have a question? I'm trying to get balanced now. Sometimes y'all be just talking to each other in the chat, and I think you're talking to me. All right. What's going on? Oops. At the top, Miss Right here. Isha, I missed yours. Okay. Sorry. I see you. Hey, AB, long time. I wanted to know what is about to happen in the mediation between you and your husband. Okay. Yeah, I can't. Miss Wright, if you're still here, hon, repost your question, please. Isha. Okay, I want to know what is about to happen. You're in mediation between you and your husband. What does that mean? Mediation. Are y'all trying to, what is that word I'm looking for? Are you trying to reconcile, like in therapy? Or are we mitigating some type of court issue where we're trying to divide assets or something? It's a court issue, right? So where we're going to try to be two reasonable adults here when it comes to dividing assets and what is it, custody and all that. You're counseling for a reconcile. Okay. Why are we doing it in court if we're counseling for I don't know. I'm gonna stop asking questions. Shit. I don't know enough about enough apparently after 3 divorces. You would think I would know. I don't know. Then again, I've never tried to reconcile. I'm usually burned out by the time we get to coach. Oh, it happens in India? Okay. All right. Okay. All right, Isha, let's go, hon. Oh, well, okay. Well. Alrighty. Is it you that wants to reconcile or what? Yeah. Is it you that wants to reconcile? Yeah, you want to? Okay. Mm-hmm. Sweetheart. Okay. Find something nice to say here. Find something nice to say, I guess. Go on, take the money around. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah. One more. One more. Okay. They ain't giving me no more. That's just what it is. We're like, what don't you see, True Time? What don't you see? I'll hang out here with you. We'll spell this out. We'll sound it out together. But what don't you see? I've done spelled this out for you. Here, I'll hang out with you. We'll sound it out phonetically. Okay, shut up. Listen, Isha. Spiritually speaking, okay, when I connect, I guess, with whatever your spirit team, your spirit guide, okay, your spirit guide is trying to get through to you about something here. They're asking you to look at how hard, this is a spirit guide, page 5, that's the 6, listen to me. Your spirit guide, or guides, is asking you to take a real good look at how hard this thing has been in the recent past. How much, there's somebody here that can't tell the truth to save their life. They're very deceitful and dishonest. They've sabotaged this thing in the past. There's a lot of sabotage energy in the past, and this person has made it 10 times harder than what need be. Your spirit team's not a fan of this person. The current energy, your idea of a happy relationship is not happy. It's misery. The sun reverse. This is not comfortable. There's nothing healthy about it. It's miserable. It's miserable, hon. This is sun reverse. There's no happiness in this relationship. The only happiness I see is people pleasing for the family. The family wants this thing. The family feels like you two need to be a couple, united, because there's something here about pushing this thing forward because it's what's best for the family and for the bloodline. But the truth is, you two are miserable together. The family, there's people pleasing here for family. The family wants this thing to push forward. With that said, I feel like at some point there's a bunch of misery here. Now, there's some family in this equation that's quite comfortable the way things are. It's a matter of time, though. I feel like the same family turns. They turn. All of a sudden, they're pushing for someone to leave. At one point, it's like, yeah, I mean, we're miserable, but that's what family is. Family stays together. I want this thing to stay together. But if they're telling me it's a matter of time, but for the same family is pushing this thing out the door, pushing it forward elsewhere. Walk away, walk away, walk away. What they're saying is, listen, take a real good, long, hard look. The Hermit. Take a real good, long, hard look. They want what they're seeing is more bad times than good. This thing's been 10 times harder than it needs to be. There's someone here that's been extremely dishonest and deceitful. They've sabotaged this union. There is no happiness in this relationship. I see nothing but people pleasing for the family. It's a matter of time before the same family starts pushing for someone to be successful elsewhere. Take a real good hard look at this, because they're telling me straight up, you refuse to acknowledge your intuition. You refuse to. And then furthermore, you're pushing for some type of second chance, and even the judgment reverse, even the judge doesn't think that this is right. That this is the right person for you. Now, furthermore, if you're asking me what's going to end up, what's going to happen at court, nothing. I don't think there's going to be a judgment on it. I don't. I think it's going to be hung. I think we're going to delay this further. I think that whatever is said, they're going to give you time to reflect, and you're not trusting your intuition. There's somebody here that does not want a second chance on this. They don't. However, I don't see it moving forward or closing in the future. But are you listening though, honey? Are you really listening? Because if this person doesn't want to work it out, they don't want the second chance, you may feel like it's unfair. And we can just hang out here if you want, and we can delay this, and we can come back, we can set a new court date, we can come back and mediate again, okay? Because in the future, I see more mediation. More mediation in the future. More mediation in the future. And you're not trusting your gut, you're not trusting your instincts that someone here does not want to reconcile. They don't want the second chance. They don't want it. So I see you looking at this person like, how could you feel this way? It's not fair. That's not fair. What do you mean you don't want to give this a second chance? That's not fair. On what planet is that fair? Honey, but the whole time you haven't been trusting your gut on this at all. You refuse to listen to what your gut's trying to tell you. When you sit alone and you look at all this mess, how hard it's been, someone's dishonesty, their lies, their deceit, how hard they've made things. They've sabotaged this beyond, in my opinion, beyond healing. And even if you wanted to heal it, they don't want to. The same family that was for this, now they're pushing for someone to move forward elsewhere. You know, you need to sit alone for a second, get everybody out of your ear, especially family and friends. Get everybody out of your ear, because at this point, you can't even trust your own intuition that you're the one that shouldn't be giving this a second chance. You should not be giving this a second chance. Judgment reverse. This is not fair. This is not how we treat people. Can you take a good look at this? Because I don't know how you're looking at it. How on what fucking planet do you think the judgment reverse is fair? It's not fair. And you're not trusting your gut. And the reason I think that you're not, there ain't no think about it. The reason that you're not trusting your gut is I believe there's too many people in your ear. Because in the future, they're asking you to sit by yourself for a second. Because there is a high level of someone being misguided, getting poor advice, poor counsel. And whatever poor counsel they're receiving is not fair. Judgment reverse. It's not fair. That's not fair. In the laws of life. I don't care about what country we're in. In the laws of life, morals and ethics, it's not fair. Furthermore, you shouldn't want the second chance with this. But it depends on how you look at it, because it looks like you got too many people in your ear trying to get a people-pleasing. It's like whatever the cause is for this family, this friends and family that's hanging around you, you two staying together benefits them. Not you all. Not the two of you. It benefits them. Not you two. Life don't have to be this hard. Have you looked how hard it was in the past? It don't got to be this hard. This person has sabotaged this. They've done nothing but lied. And I think there's family involved in here that's made this thing incredibly hard. And they're deceitful and dishonest and liars. I think they're still lying about what their motivations is, why they want you two to stay together. It's because it satisfies them. It's not about what's good for you or the other person. It's because it keeps them happy. Sit alone by yourself. In the future, I see more mediation, if that's what you're asking me. More mediation. I see someone here getting very, very poor counsel, poor advice. they're doubling down on the poor advice that they're receiving from higher counsel is incorrect knowledge. Someone's looking at this ass backwards, or they're only looking at it from their perspective. It's what benefits one, not both. It's like, well, it would benefit this person and their family, but it doesn't do anything for the other person at all. It's like, well, just let them continue to get away with their shit. Why can't you just let them continue to get away with it and shut up already? Okay, it's not fair, but I can tell you like this. I see more mediation in the future. That's what I see. You can hang out and get comfortable for a bit. Someone here doesn't want the second chance. That someone should be you, although I doubt it is. Although I doubt it is. This has been hard because someone can't tell the truth to save their life. Got too many people in their ear. Consider your options. Consider your options carefully. Isha, consider your options very carefully. There is someone here, when it comes to you being happy, they are sabotaging your peace, your happiness, and they've done nothing but make life harder than you. Harder on you, rather. Yep, and it's this guy. Who is this guy? He's an asshole. His ego's way too big. He's very selfish. He's ego-driven. He's coming across like a narcissist. And I know narcissist is overused and overplayed. He's coming across like a sociopath, a villain in this story. He's the villain. He's not the good guy. Consider your options if you want to be happy, because someone here has gone out their way to sabotage your happiness, your peace. They've made life 10 times harder on you. They're a wet bag of laundry on top of it. His ego is so inflated. I'm surprised his head hasn't fallen off his shoulders. His head is so big. He's dangerous. He's risky. He's dangerous, and he does anything to feed his ego. That's how they feel about him. Not coming across like a real good guy in this story. Your spirit team doesn't think a whole lot of him. They think that he can't tell. I mean, listen, let's be honest here. If you want to make this dude happy, this guy enjoys drama. He likes it when things are hard. If you want to make him happy, you need to play the game with him, because this guy likes to create trouble where there is none. This is somebody that would walk outside on a 75-degree day and bitch because it's too hot outside or too cold. You can't make this person happy, because the only time they're happy is when they're bitching and they're complaining and they're talking about how hard life is. That's what makes this person happy, the drama. His ego is huge. It's inflated. I'm surprised his head hasn't rolled right off his shoulders. It's so heavy. He's dangerous. He's a risk for you. He's not right for you. He's nugga. I don't even know what world he lives in half the time. And honestly, I feel like he's the one that's already considered his options. And the only time he gets pissed off is when you won't. Why can't you just go along with his lies? That would make him happy. The issue is, it would make him very happy to continue to lie and be dishonest. And you bear the brunt of that and not say anything about it. His ego in the future, in the event you do that, his ego only inflates further. And he will continue to push the boundaries to the point where it's beyond dangerous for you. If you want to allow him to get away with this behavior, it becomes enabling, is what I'm trying to say. You got a new relationship anyway. You got a new relationship that needs to come in for you anyway. In the recent past, I see that you two were in love. And it looks like unlimitless amount of success there. You know, this thing was set up to win in the past. But that's just a memory at this point. It's just a memory. There's a lot of fond memories. And when we reflect, it's easy to reflect back on the good times. And there is, in your case, there is a lot of fond memories. There is. But honey, that's where it stops. At some point, this thing came to a halt. And we're just spinning wheels right now, reflecting in the past memories. We're spinning wheels because whatever's going on right now with this justice thing, this court issue, is not right. It's unfair. It's not right. If you want to win at this, if you want to win and you want to be successful, you need to speak up with your very quiet little voice and set some real strong boundaries about what you're going to put up with and what you're not going to put up with. Because this person, you need to think about how much you've been hurt. In the future, I think that this is gonna, if you want to win at this, you need to set some real strong boundaries. That's how you're gonna make life a hell of a lot easier for yourself. You're gonna be able to sleep at night. But whatever this is, this win kind of comes at the cost of loss, where it will require you to be uncomfortable and kind of sit and heal, because enforcing boundaries doesn't always feel good. But that's what needs to happen here. Now, I see there's going to be a negotiation that could be fair for both people, where both people walk away a winner. But at the same token, it comes at where, you know, it's going to come at a point, at a cost, a sacrifice, where we still have to heal, right? But this is about boundaries and pushing the boundaries just too damn far. There's accountability in the future that needs to take place if you do want to heal it. But what we need to stop doing right now is reflecting in yesteryear. 40 years ago is over. Well, it ain't going nowhere right now. It's damn sure ain't going nowhere in court. Looks like you two really just need to talk to one another and find out what happened here. You know, how do we protect the success of this? How do we heal it? It just seems like getting the court involved was the bad decision in the first place. It's just not, doesn't look good. It's shameful and it's embarrassing behavior. That's the truth. There's guilt here in the past. There's guilt. I think someone uses guilt. They weaponize guilt as well. But it's shameful and it's embarrassing. Also, someone doesn't care that they've hurt someone's feelings. They don't even care. They see themselves as single and that they got money, and that's the truth. They already see themselves as single, got money. They could have some feelings of remorse and guilt a little bit, but not enough to, you know, change their current behavior. Anyway, I need to take Miss Wright. Miss Wright, I was hoping you would repost your question, but I don't see it. And it won't let me go up any further. Oh, there you are. You changed your picture on me. Miss Wright. I can't find you because I was looking for your picture. Crazy. You know I got ADHD. Alright. Did my oldest daughter, who's 27, know my windows? I was going to get busted out last week. She bet not. She better not have. Girl. We're going to take a belt to her. Shit, somebody need to get busted. It's called her ass with a belt. I don't care how old she is. Shit now. The hell we doing here? Hold on for a second. I gotta go get some more coffee. Give me a second. Yeah, she ain't too old to get the belt. Come on now.
snazzy little tune it was. But that was the hook of the song. So bust the windows down.
A snazzy little jingle it was. All right. Okay. Miss Wright, thank you for waiting. Sorry I skipped you. Did my oldest daughter, who is 27 years old, know my windows was going to get busted out last week by an ex-friend? Boys, please. Oh shit. Go ahead, hateration, holleration up in the dancing ring, sabotaging little bitch. Oh shit, man. Who's this man? Why is this? Okay. Who's this guy in the reading? Miss Ray, who's this guy in this reading? Coming up too frequent. Yeah, the dude. Triangle. What's up with this? Come on now. All right, this is what I'm saying off the bat. I see this female here being very blunt, truthful, and honest. Very blunt, truthful, and honest with what she's saying in the recent past. And this conversation that she's having with this gentleman, there's some type of relationship with a male. And the female's very blunt and honest about it. And there's, I feel like the guy, she feels like she can trust this guy. But the issue is there's someone here that whatever she says, he uses this against her to manipulate. Somebody could have unknowingly dropped a dime to a hater. They unknowingly dropped a dime to a hater. That's what I'm seeing. Because in the future, whatever's going on under this roof comes to light about this gentleman. And then what you fit to do with that information after the fact, I don't know about that. Hierophant reverse. Somebody here, I don't know if this is another parent or a relationship of some kind, but there's a gentleman involved. And it comes to light about his participation in this. His participation. Then it comes down to what do we do with it now that we know? Hierophant reverse is a corrupt individual. Someone that took poor counsel from someone. Did not honor thy mother, thy father. There's a female in the past having a conversation with this guy, and she feels like she could trust this gentleman. There's some type of loving connection. Like she feels where whatever she says to him, I can trust him. There's trust here. I know this guy loves me and I love him. I don't know if that's a relationship or a sibling. You know what I'm saying? It's just trust. There's trust between a female and a male here. These are adults. But when it comes to the gentleman, he uses this in a very manipulative, sneaky, crafty little way. Someone here dropped a dime. We've got unfinished business. about the sabotage that happened. There's a sabotage here. Five of Swords is sabotage. We got a hater. We've got somebody here that's very deceitful and dishonest. And a saboteur. Someone here's dropped the dime. I feel like they did it unknowingly. I feel like they did it unknowingly. They thought they could trust this person. And then again, this gentleman might not be kin to you. I mean, that's definitely what they could be saying. That this, whatever's going on under this roof comes to light. And this gentleman, whoever took action in this whole little performance, it comes down to now, what do we do with him? What do we do with him now? Because this Hierophant reverse, I feel like somebody here trusted somebody that's not family. Maybe they see him like family. But someone here definitely took poor counsel. Or there's a gentleman here trying to flip the script. He was definitely a participant. He's too, yeah, look at this cock. You see what I'm saying? Who's the cock in the hen house? He's too prominent, you're reading. Unbothered, right. There's somebody here just shooting a shit with somebody. They're not paying attention to what they're saying because there's a trust factor here. I trust this gentleman. I trust him. And we're just talking. It's just two people talking, but not knowing that you're dropping dimes. You're diming somebody out unknowingly. You're giving information to the enemy. And this person just sit there and get an earful acting unbothered. Like, yeah, I ain't bothered about that, yeah, Dirty. Look at this dirty offer. Somebody pay, yeah. Dirty offer. Dirty offer. There's money exchanged here. You got unfinished business. We've got an exchange of money here. That's what this is. Small amount of money to sabotage. Female here feels like I can trust this guy. Right. The female feels like she could trust this guy. This guy's real sneaky, manipulative. He's not into her. Good chemistry, great vibes, positive. This is in reverse. There is someone here that's very deceitful and dishonest and makes this female feel like she could trust him. The whole time she's diamond, she's telling somebody business. Divination abuser. Okay, damn, Gina. I'm unbothered with the witch. Okay. The hell? I ain't bothered. Let her go ask the cards. Something like that. I ain't bothered with the witch. I don't know if you pull cards or you're just into tarot and they know it or what, but somebody here is dropping some dimes, some knowledge in order to sabotage the other one. This could also be somebody getting readings and abusing the knowledge. Whatever they're doing, they're acting unbothered the whole time. They're using this knowledge to sabotage. To win. To win. This would be somebody that's getting readings on another person just to win. Will be lonely too. Damn, Gina. Oh yeah. Yeah. There's a female and a male having a conversation in the recent past. I know I'm repeating myself, but I want to make sure I hit this right on all four cylinders. Damn, I hope I don't lose connection. This guy, cock blocking, you're telling her business to a gentleman. What she thinks this is, the relationship, she has trust in this individual. This is not someone you trust. So she goes there bitching, crying, whatever she does, complaining. She's telling stuff, dropping dimes, and this is contributing to the sabotage. Unbothered, abusing the knowledge, abusing it. I do think for somebody here paid for something in order to win. I'm paying for something in order to win, but this is a sabotager. It's like, I'm not bothered. I'm going to use the knowledge that someone gave me to win. That's what they're doing. They dropped a dime, you know, dog eat dog world and all. Yes, dirty offer. This thing here, this relationship, when it does come to light. I think this person is gloating about it as well. They took pride in their work. They took pride in their work. Definitely could have been money exchanged in this thing as well. But there's sadness that comes to this in the future when this thing comes to light. Someone here definitely gloated. Now, what you gonna do with them after the fact? I feel like this person could be close to you in a sense of family, maybe a family friend or something. But there's a dirty offer here. I think they got paid to do it. And once you cut this person loose, like what am I gonna do with them? I ain't got no other choice but to boot them, family or not. Family or not, there's some things you just don't do. I can't tell if this person's family or like family. But they did it. They took this dirty offer. It was a chump change offer at that. They abused information. Took some small ass $20 offer to do something stupid. They took action on it, moved on it, and now they fit to be lonely. It comes out. It all comes out in the wash. Don't worry. It all comes out in the wash. They definitely abused. They abused knowledge in attempts to win something. Gloated in their work. Gloated in it. Hierophant reverse. I don't. If this is somebody that really got a card pull on this, this is not accepted. There's nobody that would believe in the same God that I do and think that this is going to be accepted behavior. If there's a reader out there that was like, yeah, take the offer, fuck that bitch, I'm unbothered with her, be unbothered, fuck it, yeah, bust the windows out. I don't know who in the hell, and I almost had that conversation when I clicked on here. Some of y'all taking advice from straight bum ass readers who are nasty. I mean nasty. They nasty in real life. They nasty in the shit they put their kids up to doing. They're nasty to their kids. You guys, some of y'all are taking some real nasty ass advice from some bum ass readers. And I'll leave names out of it, but I'm trying to tell you, this is somebody trying to cock block an individual. Somebody here is confessing some shit, thinking they can trust somebody. They use it as manipulation. You definitely got dirty foul play with this magician work, divination abuse, hierophant reverse. There's something along that angle here with some type of abuse of knowledge or dealing with a dirty ass reader at that. Why didn't the cards tell her that she was going to get her shit knocked out? I don't know. Did the cards tell you you're about to get your wig pushed back? Because I see somebody here feeling very lonely in the future when their ass gets cut off. That's what I see. It's someone close to you, baby. It's not. It's never a stranger. This is not a stranger. No, this was personal, and somebody here is they gloating in it right now. But this ain't the same God you and I believe in. Ain't no way God is gonna say, yes, do that. I don't even think this person believes in God. They probably believe in, I don't know, sigils, vigils. I don't know. They probably pay homage to deities and shit. I don't know. Good luck with that. May God have mercy on your soul. I don't know what to say about you. You 40, 50 some years old and don't know who God is. That's between you and them. At any rate, listen, if there's no voodoo, hoodoo, crazy shit in here, although there is some mention of it with that magician bullshit and the divination abuse, this is somebody that manipulated someone, acted unbothered. I see some exchange, dirty money here given to somebody, a $20 bill or something to do something stupid. They abused the knowledge they received. Yeah. There's a gentleman at play. There was a gentleman that did this. This is not the work of a female. This was a guy that did it, and he gloated in it. It was a guy. It's on divine timing, don't worry. Yep. I don't know. Something went all the way up to the heavens. That's all I can tell you. Listen, this Wheel of Fortune, what comes around goes around with karma. Somebody here was a fated event. I do know this 8 of Cups to the Star, that shit went all the way up. I don't know if somebody here is really about that life in tarot land, advising this way. Well, good luck with it. You're gonna learn today. Think again, motherfucker. They're gonna learn today. There is a karma thing going on at play. Somebody here is trying to, I don't know, manipulate karma on some way. But what I can say is it's a matter of time before somebody has to learn a lesson. And I do see punishment there for whatever they did. They've made things incredibly hard for themselves. Yeah. I see somebody here leaving, and that in itself is an answered prayer. I don't know what this has to do with you, Miss Wright. There is something here about a twin. There is something here about a relationship in the future and you getting some type of offer. Now, I feel like there's somebody playing around in the past. Whatever they learned, this is somebody that knows spirituality and they've done something to try to block you, okay? This thing here, trying to push you away from what's a fated event to happen for you, it's just not going to work. There's a contract here that needs to be fulfilled. I saw unfinished business. I see you're getting a love offer in the future, albeit challenging. This is the start of a beautiful new relationship in the future for you. And I don't know how that plays in or ties into what we were talking about just now. Yeah, there's heartbreak. You got third-party interference. There's too many threes. Somebody here tried to block the union. They learned a lot through tarot, maybe cards and such. They broke their own heart. They got in their own way. There's a lot of karma for payment for that. In the current energy, this is a blessing somebody's leaving. I see a relationship here and somebody else being kicked to the curb. Yep. Empress. Let's go. Yep. There is a loss coming. You go find out. You gonna learn today. There's a whole union coming up and a love offer, big one. Starts a brand new relationship, but I think somebody here misses you a lot. And I think that there's gossip. There's a lot of gossip here about how somebody had to fuck around and find out with you as well. Someone's deeply going to regret whatever they did in the future. They deeply regret it, especially when they see this gossip. There's something here about you flipping the script. It's almost like, well, yeah, you fucked that car up. I just went and got a better car. I don't know what to say about that. You get what I'm saying? It's whatever this is, there's payment here from the heavens on how dirty somebody did you. It's to kind of smooth thing. Like the scales got to rebalance. There's no real... Even a tarot reader is going to tell you that things have to balance out. The karma, the scales have to balance out. You can't just keep dishing dirt to somebody and think that the scales aren't eventually going to have to level all the way out. And in the future, that's what I'm seeing for you. There's somebody here who can highly regret their actions because this works in your favor somehow. And they going to hear about it for sure. What does God say? What is that proverb? Make a table before your enemies? Yeah. Somebody going to have to watch you eat in the future and get a new relationship and be happy. Yeah, so they're going to be very highly regret what they did. Now, it could be somebody, getting cut on this thing as well, and they got to watch this from the sidelines, but whatever they did, they tried to interfere. It only works for so long. I started the collective reading out like that. You might want to check that collective out that I did. You can only get away with it for so long. Now, I don't know how that ties into your question about the windows, but windows to the soul for sure here. My phone's gonna die. That's why I tried to start off with the other one. Yeah, it is. That's the truth. Listen, there's a relationship here that was challenged in the recent past, and I'm seeing a connection right now. However, somebody here is getting booted. There's somebody here getting booted out on the street. That's the truth. There's some messiness, though, in this thing. 44. That's right. 44. 4 wands, 4 cups, 44. Yep. Not interested in relationship. Not interested, not bothered. A lot of talk in the future. A lot of good communication, and the truth does come out in the future. It always does. The truth comes out, maybe out of the mouths of babes, but all I can say is... whatever connection this is, somebody here is getting cut. And it's very challenging on this gentleman who has decided to take action and do something stupid. In the future, the truth comes out. It's absolutely, without the shot of a doubt, the honest-to-God truth. Works in your favor somehow, though. It's good news. It works in your favor. Yeah. In the recent past, the devil on this 44. I feel like there's something amiss in this reading as far as the practices, the spiritual practices. A 44 with the devil could have Capricorn involved, doesn't have to be, but I can tell you this, there's something very a relationship here, somebody suddenly not interested. There's something very toxic that went on in that situation, and I'm going to leave it alone right there. Okay, you got to pick up what I'm putting down. Now, whatever this guy did, I don't know if this is somebody wifing up a bum or whatever he did. Yeah. Somebody tried to block the love offer. That's exactly what they did. They tried to block the love offer. The walls are falling. Can't keep this up forever. This person's coming in with a love offer. It's a big one too. There's gonna be a lot of gossip about it. A lot of gossip about it. Somebody here definitely tried to fight this person from doing it. There's a lot of gossip about it. Truth will be seen in the future. Especially whatever this star reverse is. There's something amiss in your reading about some divination abuse. And again, you had Hierophant reverse, now you got the star reverse. The heavens never once play like this. No. And the truth will be seen. This is going to be extremely hopeless. The heavens would have never endorsed this type of behavior. This 44 with the devil's got hoodoo voodoo written all over it. Some type of ill practices at work going on in the past. I don't know what that's about or how it's relative to the question you asked me, but you do need to be aware. This is somebody trying to block your path, your love offers, your money, and whatever they're doing is childish. They can't keep this up, is what I'm saying. The truth will come out. Good news, though, because it benefits you. The star reverse. When I said that, I said, man, this thing with the 8 of Cups to the star, this shit went straight up to the heavens real quick. I feel bad for the person that's going to come back on and do. Things are going to get real dark and bleak for them. Real dark and bleak. And this is why. This is somebody wants to 44 with the devil. This is why. They need to go on back to the practices and the God that they in love with. Who seems like that God ain't even interested in their ass no more. They coming across weak. I mean, come on now. Even the devil wants strong soldiers. You weak as hell. Who wants to, yeah, ain't no blessing coming from that God either. And I don't see it coming from the other. I don't see it coming from my God either. I'm telling you, the truth will be seen in the star reverse. I repent. Somebody here need to repent. Do however many Hail Marys or whatever they need to do, but they need to do something because it looks pretty bleak for them in the future. It sure to hell does. You got it all up in through your reading. Something here with hoodoo, voodoo, roots. Yep. Page of Wands reverse. This is bad. Whatever they did was stupid. It was childish. It involves a lot of mischief. Families mixed up through this thing. And this 7 of Wands, yeah, they getting fucked up in the future. Told you about messing with these people. Whatever they did was in very poor taste. It was childish.